Welcome to vlog 79. Hey guys, welcome to vlog 79. This is Project Runway review of episode 3 of, I'm going to call it All-Star Season 2, although technically it's Season 11 of Project Runway. So all you people who are that picky, it's All-Stars 2, whatever I just said. Now, I am very happy at the ending, but I'm obviously not going to talk about it to the end. So, if you've seen the episode, you have seen the episode, and you must be happy too. But tell me in the comments right now if you're happy about the ending. Or if you don't know the ending, tell me in the comments after I finish talking. Now, the episode is called Up Your Aerosol. And aerosol obviously means graffiti, so it is a graffiti challenge. And the challenge is to create workable art, and what they need to do is create work of arts that can either be on the runway or can be shown in an art gallery. And before I get into the actual challenge, the thing that really pisses me off about one of the contestants is Suede talks in third person. Suede likes to talk in third person, and then sometimes he says my, and then sometimes he says I, so he really mixes it up all the time. Here's a quote. Suede has never held a can of spray paint, so this is going to be a major challenge. Suede is, I'm not going to say stupid, but it just really annoys me when people talk in third person and then they can't keep it up and whatever. But this is what happened at the challenge. Each contestant got a crate of their own of spray paints, and they got 7 yards of white fabric, and they can choose between cotton or chiffon, and they got 2 hours to sketch and design, and then they got $50 extra at Mood, and they got help by 3 professional graffiti artists, and they went to this place where you can legally make graffiti on the walls and stuff like that. And that's about it. And then Ivy and Kane during lunch in the workroom were talking about Laura and laughing their asses off and saying stuff, and I was really not listening at that point. They were mumbling, and the editing, for some reason this season they're doing the show only an hour, where the last season it was an hour and a half. Maybe when the contestants, there's like 10 left, they would be an hour and a half. I don't know, but the editing now in the workroom is like way too fast. And Ivy asked Laura, or actually Laura asked Ivy if Ivy is trying to be Ivy is trying to have a mean streak, and Ivy of course said no. And I'm just thinking cat fight, but no, nothing really happened. And then Kane just gave, Laura advice to watch what she's saying and, think about what she's saying to everybody. Now, that was the workroom, and that took 4 minutes. Okay, we're going to talk about the judging now. And the judges, obviously, are Caroline Murphy, who is the host, Georgina Champion, and Isaac you know what? I'm not going to even say his last name. The guests are Robert. I'm not going to even bother saying the last name, so here's a text. And Jeffrey Costello. And they're both fashion designers, and I don't know what kind of fashion designers they are, but that's what they are. And the not safe people are Ivy, Amelo, Suede, Anthony, Kane, and Laura. Or rather, those are the people that were critiqued. So they're not necessarily not safe, but they were the people that were critiqued, and everybody else is going to be pictured. Now, Andre was not critiqued. I'm just wondering why he's still in the competition. And no, he wasn't kicked off in this episode. but his outfit was still horrible, and why is he still there? It wasn't as bad as the person who was kicked off. It was just bad, and I just don't understand why he's still there. But let's talk about the people that were critiqued. We're going to start with Anthony. Anthony, out of these 6 people, without a doubt, he should be the winner, or at least considered one of the winners. This blue thing is graphic, it's cute, it reminds me of Inkblot's tests, and the hairstyling I could probably live without, but I love the blue lines, I love the Inkblot things, the black, I don't know what to call them, spots. And it's not simple. I mean, it's simple, it's not overdone, and this guy knows what he is doing. Go Anthony. And then we're going to talk about Laura. Laura is insane. I instantly thought hemline is too short the second the model went down the runway. And the second that the model went down the runway, Laura even said herself out loud that the hemline is too short. So, I guess we're in agreement too, and the judges even said that. And the colors are just god-awful, and it reminds me of the other clothes that I've seen in stores that have gone wrong. And the judges said that they would have liked the sparkly stuff if it was the whole dress. And they didn't like the piano thing in the back that she did, and it was just opening a whole can of worms that I don't want to open. Just not a good dress, Laura. What the hell did she do? It was just horrible. And then we're going to talk about Swede. That's a hint. I just want to hurt the guy because of the third person stuff that I mentioned earlier. He goes back and forth, says my, I, Swede. Just, he can't make up his mind. If you're going to talk third person, keep it up. And I just want to know why the model allowed herself to get into this thing. She was willing to put herself into the disgusting thing, into this circle thing, into this fringe thing, into this throw up color yellow greenish thing that seriously he wasn't even thinking. It was just horrible and not graffiti at all. I just really, he put that on the model and let that go down the runway? Did he want to win the competition? And then we're going to talk about Amelia. Highlight of the episode. This was beyond awesome! The colors are extremely bright. It's well fitted. I can see people wearing it in real life. When the model took off the jacket, it was still very good what was under it. The jacket itself was still good. It was sunshiny. The judges said the belt needs to be a little bit wider, so I definitely agree with that. And the denim zippers kind of need to be brass zippers instead, and probably shorter because it didn't really match with the colors. So yeah, I agree with that too. And the sleeves are a little bit unnecessary with the zippers, but overall it's still a very, very great effort. And then we're going to talk about Ivy now. Another great showstopper. Elegant, soft, and I can really see it in the real world. These two guys know what they're doing. The colors are bright, it fits the model, and the words are cool and original. No contestant I've ever seen has done that except one contestant, but she didn't really do a good job with that. Isaac said that he would have, left out the word tenacity because he thought that it said city, and he got very excited when he thought it said city, but he loved it. The only thing that he didn't really like is the white dress part on the bottom. because he said it didn't really match with anything. So if you kept the dress the exact same way but made it the same kind of orangey, you probably would have looked much better. But he loved the outfit very, very much, and so did the rest of the judges. And then we're going to talk about Kane. Now, I love the thing just because he made a gown. And yeah, the panels of the dress are a little bit silly. And yeah, the skirt is a little bit unnecessary, but I just loved it because it was a gown and because nobody in their right mind would actually wear it or make it in ever. And I definitely am glad that he didn't win this stupid thing, but I'm glad that he's safe. Just making a silly thing for once is perfectly fine, as long as you're safe and you don't kill yourself for it and you don't get kicked off like somebody. But yeah, the colors are awesome, the panels are kind of silly, and yeah, the judges, called him on it, but it's still a little bit too much, and he should be safe, which he was, and he is. So, if he had a little bit more time and a little bit more brains, he probably would have done it better. Alright, now we're going to talk about the winner. And obviously the highs were Emilo, Ivy, and Anthony. And obviously those are the three that I wanted to win. Now, Ivy was safe, so she got, put to the workroom. And Anthony and Emilo were the last two there of the highs. Emilo won, go figure. So I totally agree with that, and there's no discussion about that. He should have won the competition, or won that challenge, not the competition. It's too early to win the competition. Now, this is why I'm very happy. This is the first time this season, this All-Stars 2, that the judges have gotten it right. Swede has been kicked off.
Swede has been kicked off.
Swede has been kicked off.
I repeat, Swede Bomb has been kicked off the show. I am happy. I'm overly happy. Want to know why? Because no woman, whether in the art gallery or showing off graffiti, would wear that stupid thing. It's been done before and it's been hated before. Swede, did you want to stay in the competition? Okay, that's my rant for today. Or not my rant, but that's my vlog for today for Project Runway. Let me know in the comments what you thought about that, because I know that I was doing it a little bit silly, but it was a very silly episode, so I figured I would match the episode. Alright, that's the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, I will be doing episode 4 next week. And if you want me to comment on anything else, please let me know in the comments below, because I only have one person that actually watches my vlogs, as far as I know, plus the 15 of you that don't leave me comments. I don't know. That's about it. Please stay tuned for the pictures that are coming, right after I say bye. And let me know in the comments also who you want to win, who you thought should have been the challenge winner, if not Emilo, who you think should have gone home, if not Swede. And tell me what you think of, episode 1, and 2. And, if you're going to tell me about episode 1 and 2, please tell me those opinions in my actual 1 and 2 vlogs. Okay? Good. Bye. And I will see you guys on vlog 4. Or I will see you guys on episode 4.